For decades, the auto industry has chased one impossible dream: building a gasoline engine so efficient that it could completely change the way people think about fuel. Every major automaker has poured billions of dollars into that mission. Toyota, Honda, Ford, Mercedes-Benz, all of them have pushed the limits of engineering, trying to squeeze every possible mile out of every drop of gasoline. But what if the company that finally shocked the world wasn't one of those familiar names? What if the biggest breakthrough came from a Chinese automaker that many people in America still know very little about? That's exactly what's happening right now. Imagine driving from New York to Chicago and barely making a dent in your fuel tank. It sounds like something from a science fiction movie, but according to Geely, that's now possible with a production hybrid vehicle capable of delivering an astonishing 106 miles per gallon. To put that into perspective, the average new car sold in America today gets somewhere between 28 and 35 miles per gallon. Even the legendary Toyota Prius, the car that became the symbol of fuel efficiency, averages around 57 miles per gallon in city driving. A car delivering 106 miles per gallon isn't just an improvement, it's an entirely different league. What's even more surprising is the company behind this achievement. It isn't Toyota. It isn't Honda. It isn't Ford or General Motors. It's Geely, a Chinese automaker that has quietly grown into one of the most influential companies in the global automotive industry. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why virtually every major car manufacturer is paying close attention to what Geely has accomplished. If you enjoy discovering the technology that's quietly reshaping the future before everyone else catches on, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. We cover the breakthroughs that could completely change the industries we rely on every single day. To understand why this moment matters, you first have to understand the remarkable story of the man behind Geely. Back in 1963, in a small farming village in Zhejiang Province, China, Li Shufu was born into a humble farming family. There were no luxury cars or high-tech factories, only hard work and determination. In 1986, with about $3,000 borrowed from his family, he started a tiny business making refrigerator parts. It wasn't glamorous, but it taught him how to build products and run a company. More importantly, it revealed the quality that would define his career. He simply refused to quit. During the early 1990s, Li expanded into motorcycle manufacturing. Then, in 1997, he announced that Geely would begin building cars. The industry laughed. Geely had no automotive experience, no famous engineers, and no deep-pocketed investors. When reporters questioned him, Li famously replied that a car was simply 4 wheels and 2 couches. Many dismissed him as unrealistic. But while others laughed, he kept building. In 2001, Geely became the first privately owned Chinese company officially licensed to manufacture passenger cars. Most entrepreneurs would have celebrated that milestone, but Li had bigger ambitions. In 2007, he approached Ford with an offer to buy Volvo. Ford ignored him. He tried again in 2008 and was rejected once more. Instead of giving up, Li returned better prepared. His persistence paid off in 2010 when Geely completed the $1.8 billion acquisition of Volvo Cars. The deal stunned the automotive world. A company that had once been mocked had just purchased one of Europe's most respected car brands. Geely didn't stop there. Over the years, it added brands including Volvo, Polestar, Lotus, and Lynk & Co. In 2018, Li Shufu became the largest individual shareholder of Daimler, the parent company of Mercedes-Benz, after acquiring nearly 10% of the company. The farmer's son who started with refrigerator parts had become one of the most influential figures in the global auto industry. But building a business empire wasn't his ultimate goal. He wanted Geely to compete with the world's best automakers through engineering, not just sales. That vision led the company toward one of the biggest challenges in automotive history: making the gasoline engine dramatically more efficient. For years, the industry has focused on fully electric vehicles. EVs offer impressive benefits, but they also come with challenges like longer charging times, reduced range in cold weather, battery replacement costs, and charging infrastructure that is still expanding in many regions. Instead of asking drivers to completely change how they travel, Geely asked a different question. What if the traditional gasoline engine still had untapped potential? What if a new generation of hybrid technology could deliver incredible fuel economy while allowing drivers to refuel in just minutes? That question led to one of Geely's most ambitious engineering projects. The company introduced its eHEV intelligent hybrid system, powered by a new 1.5-liter four-cylinder BHE15 engine. On paper, the engine seemed ordinary. The breakthrough wasn't its size, it was its efficiency. Geely announced that the engine achieved an astonishing 48.41% thermal efficiency. Thermal efficiency measures how much of the fuel's energy actually moves the car instead of being lost as heat. Most gasoline engines convert only about 30 to 35% of fuel into motion. Toyota's industry-leading hybrid engines reach roughly 41%, long considered the benchmark for mass-produced vehicles. Then, Geely claimed 48.41%. According to the company, Guinness World Records independently tested the engine and certified it as the most thermally efficient mass-produced car engine ever built. To appreciate that achievement, consider Formula One. F1 teams spend hundreds of millions of dollars developing the world's most advanced combustion engines, which operate at around 50% thermal efficiency. Geely's production engine now sits just a couple of percentage points below that level. But impressive lab numbers only matter if they work in the real world. Geely paired the BHE15 engine with a 308 horsepower electric motor and an intelligent energy management system that constantly decides how to balance gasoline and electric power for maximum efficiency. The system was tested in the Geely Galaxy M8 Grand Sedan on a standardized route in Hainan, China. The result reportedly averaged just 2.2 liters per 100 kilometers, or roughly 106 miles per gallon. According to Geely, Guinness World Records verified that result as well, giving the company 2 world records from the same vehicle program. To understand just how impressive 106 miles per gallon is, imagine a typical sedan with a 15-gallon fuel tank. At 30 mpg, it travels about 450 miles before needing gas. At 106 mpg, that same tank could theoretically cover nearly 600 miles, almost enough to drive from Los Angeles to Denver, and much of the way back without refueling. Even Toyota's celebrated Prius averaged about 92.9 mpg during a cross-country efficiency run, making Geely's claimed result more than 12% higher. Geely says its goal is to challenge and surpass the hybrid technology that Japanese automakers have led for decades. And it's not alone. Companies like BYD, Changan, SAIC, Chery, and Great Wall have also been making rapid advances in hybrid technology, quietly pushing efficiency far beyond what many expected. What makes Geely especially significant is its global presence. The company owns Volvo, Polestar, and Lotus, meaning technologies developed in China could eventually power vehicles sold across Europe and North America. For drivers, the benefits are fewer trips to the gas station, long-distance travel without charging concerns, and outstanding fuel economy. For many people, especially those in colder regions or areas with limited charging infrastructure, advanced hybrids could be the perfect middle ground between gasoline and electric vehicles. Whether Geely changes the industry forever or simply forces competitors to innovate faster, one thing is certain: the race to build the world's most efficient engine is only getting started. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, would you choose a 106 mpg hybrid over a fully electric car?